to Kooky Craftables.
Hello, my Craftables crew. This is David Landis, the creator of Kooky Craftables. And today, we are going to make Wanda from WandaVision in papercraft form, dressed in her Scarlet Witch costume. Kooky Craftables are specifically designed to be made with just some simple tools. So we'll start with scissors. After you've downloaded this free PDF from KookyCraftables.com, you can print the pages on any paper you like, but my absolute favorite paper is 65-pound uncoated cardstock. We've got to cut out these notches right here, and as you can notice, I rotate the paper in my hands, not the scissors, when I'm cutting things out. It enables you to have nice, clean, controlled cuts. After you've cut the pieces out, you want to look for the dashed fold lines, and I like to use the corner of a table, some kind of sharp edge like this box that I have here, and this enables me to put a crease in the paper, and then I can make some really nice crispy folds. Glue. I've designed these papercraft to be easy to glue with just a simple glue stick, and this is the Elmer's School Glue with disappearing purple color to it, and I like it a lot. You can see where you put the glue and then it dries clear. Kooky Craftables are like papercraft puzzles. There's these little glue zones that show you exactly where to put the pieces, and in Wanda's case, she has a right arm and a left arm that we're cutting out now. Then we'll add some glue to the little glue zones here and glue the arms in place by overlapping the labels. Easy. Now the body background piece is done, and we're going to cut out the body front piece. And you're in luck because it's exactly the same shape as the back piece. It has the same cuts, the same folds, and the same areas for glue. So the body will be fully formed when we glue the foreground and the background body pieces together. And that's easy. There's this big glue zone where we can add a whole mess of glue and then sandwich the two pieces together. Now the body is basically done, but there's one more head support piece that we just cut out and glue to the top edge of the body right here. This piece just helps anchor everything together when we get to final assembly. Next up, Wanda needs a head, but hold on!
Get ready to pause the video for a popped cue in 3, 2, 1.
What the heck was that all about? I guess I'll find out in the comments. The head piece is very similar to the body piece, it just has a different shape to it. And remember to always cut your sheets into easy to handle chunks before you do your fine-tuned trimming. So we'll do our cuts and our folds, and this piece has two dotted glue areas where we'll grab our glue stick and apply some glue, and then fold this piece into a nice boxy shape. Now you're probably starting to see the immense power that this template that I've developed actually has by taking pieces and sandwiching them between a foreground piece and a background piece. You can dramatically alter the silhouette of a paper toy and create some amazing characters. Just like Wanda here. And Wanda's ears have some hair built into them, and that makes her just look fantastic when she's all put together. So you'll grab that head background piece and look for the appropriate glue zones, add some glue to that, and match up the labels to put the right ear and the left ear in place. Easy. If you've been following me on Instagram or TikTok, you probably saw a lot of photography that sort of walked you through this whole design process. So if you're into that sort of thing, make sure you follow me on those two social platforms. Plus, it gives you a nice sneak peek at what's coming next. The head front piece has the same folds as the head back piece and the same glue areas, so this is going to be really easy to put together. Again, we're going to make our nice boxy shape, and then The head back and the head front pieces will be sandwiched together. Just add a whole mess of glue to this zone right here, and Wanda's head is complete. But let's turn Wanda into the Scarlet Witch, and there's two important pieces that will make that possible. First, her headpiece. And on a piece like this, you're not going to want to make like one long continuous cut because it'll get in your way. So shave away at this sort of piece and you're going to have a lot of scraps. And I really like how this turned out. It's like magic. You're going to add some glue to the sides of the head here where it says headpiece. And you're going to press one side in place and make sure that gets good and dry. Then add glue to the other side and then wrap that headpiece around the front of the face. And then you will see that iconic Scarlet Witch silhouette. At this point, her head is done, so we can set that aside and start working on her cape. The cape is really easy to cut out, and this gets glued to the back of the body piece. And the only thing you're going to want to make sure of is that the cape color is facing forward, like when you're looking at the front view of your paper toy. So I shaped the glue zone to make this obvious and easy. And to combine the head with the body, all you have to do is slide it into the gap between the body foreground and background piece. And Wanda is a true Vision in her Scarlet Witch costume. So make sure you subscribe and click that bell because you are not going to want to miss what's next. If you've enjoyed this project, go to KookyCraftables.com and download some more. And also check out my Papercraft books. First up, Paper Cuttables. Build 15 unique paper cuttables and become a crafty participant in an exciting action-packed story. Race against time in order to save your creations from a dark and mysterious force set out to destroy the land of Paper Cuttables once and for all. Paper Cuttables is a beautiful 80-page premium papercraft book published by Scholastic. Also available is the 96-page Desktop Gremlins Volume 1. Build 20 astounding paper sculptures. Desktop Gremlins are papercraft monsters, mischief makers, and magical creatures that are easy to build, fun to display, and awesome to share. Each character has a different story and an extraordinary reason to be sitting on your desk. Thanks for watching, and remember, be crafty every day.